Yo, what up? Kyle here again. Um, I want to talk about another topic from about WWE. Um, I think it's interesting. For me, right there. Could Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins be um, the the future of WWE in terms of top babyface, top heel in the company? Um, I think it's probably anyone can look at it and probably easily estimate that and come to that same conclusion. However, I just want to talk about it just a little bit deeper. We know Roman Reigns is the one. He's not just anyone, but he's the one. He's the chosen one to replace John Cena as the new guy strapping the company on his back. That's no doubt in anybody's mind, the way how they're building Roman. And I think they need to build Roman very slow, because even though Roman is over, Roman is not super over with the crowd. If you were to check his temperature, Roman's not hot. He's like lukewarm, so to speak, or he's warm. And my concern is WWE they've already given him 2 title shots already. The Money in the Bank thing, that was cool, but they automatically thrusted him into another title shot at Battleground. I'm like, I thought you guys wanted to keep Roman away from the championship. Why are you automatically giving him a title shot? He had to earn his right to get his title match for Money in the Bank, but you automatically giving him a title shot at Battleground. I thought you would want to keep him away from the belt as far as possible. I don't understand the logic in that with WWE. However, I do think they need to be careful with Roman. Because if they hotshot Roman, and if they give Roman the belt or any type of big major push when he's warm, I don't think fans will stick on the Roman Reigns bandwagon for too long. The wheels will fall off long term. And if they continue to push him while he's warm, push him and thrust him as the next guy to replace Cena, then he'll really get a lot of bad backlash. So they got to build Roman when Roman is hot. Right now he's warm, and so just get him in some good feuds, build him up. Do the thing at WrestleMania, have him face Brock Lesnar or Cena at WrestleMania. I don't know, but you do it there. Then you look at Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, to me, who I've been extremely happy with his role and what they've done with him, because Seth Rollins, to me, I've loved Seth Rollins since, his days in Ring of Honor. And the one thing that's always concerned me with Seth is that by him being, a guy to come from Ring of Honor and to, be an internet darling, that he wouldn't necessarily get the type of recognition that he would get, that he now has. I thought he would always be, you're a good talent, Intercontinental, U.S. champion, maybe world champion, I don't know. You look at him now, it's more definite than ever that they really have big plans for Seth Rollins. And so I'm really happy to see that WWE are giving him a chance, because I don't see them, Punk and Daniel Bryan, they kind of had to fight to get their piece of meat, a piece of the pie. But I'm glad that wasn't the case with Seth. And, it all goes back to the whole thing with the Shield breaking up. I thought it being Seth Rollins was a great pick. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was good because it made Seth Rollins relevant, because when the Shield first came in the door, everybody looked at Roman Reigns, everybody looked at Dean Ambrose first, then eventually Roman. They acknowledged Seth, but not to the same level of Ambrose and Roman. Since the Shield broke up, to me, it boosted up Seth Rollins' stocks greatly. Not only has he allied himself with Triple H, he's a Money in the Bank winner, currently holds the contract that says something. So he's definitely going to be a guaranteed future world champion. He's got a new in-ring gimmick. Even when you listen to the commentary, the way the things that they say on television when Seth Rollins is in the ring, they call him Triple H's next protege, or the protege of Triple H. I've heard that at least a good 2 or 3 times over the last month and a half of them calling Seth Rollins Triple H's protege. I don't know how many wrestlers they would call his protege. The only other person I remember them calling his protege was Randy Orton. And look how well that worked out for Randy, one of the biggest stars in WWE right now, currently. So it makes me to believe that, when you look at how they're doing things with both Seth being Triple H's, I don't want to say lackey, but I guess you get his protege, and then you have Roman Reigns that they're building up to be the next John Cena, and I don't literally mean the next Cena, but being the next top golden goose. I like the way they're pacing things. It's like they're building both men up parallel. Now, you may say, where does Dean Ambrose fall into this? I don't know. I still think Dean Ambrose can be a good baby face. I love his crazy kind of like, I still think he'd be a good heel. I love his crazy, twitchy, narcissist kind of like baby face push and character that he currently has. Because it kind of reminds me a little bit of almost kind of like a Stone Cold Steve Austin-ish. He always delivers great promos, but Dean Ambrose's current gimmick, to me, I like it. Him being crazy and cuckoo, but as a babyface, I think it works. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Stone Cold Steve Austin, because he just goes out there, no matter if he's hurt or whatever, and he's just going out, just fighting anybody, just kind of kicking butt and taking names, almost kind of like thing. So I like the little parallel that they have with Ambrose. I think Ambrose is definitely going to be a future star. He is a future main eventer as well. Top heel of the company, I don't know. Looking at how they're building all three of these men simultaneously. Right now, your top two prime prime choices right now is Roman and Seth. Where Ambrose is kind of a little bit a peg down or two down. So I definitely think Seth Rollins is going to be, they're going to build as probably like the next heel, or you could probably say the next Triple H, sort of, and Roman being that next, just Roman, nobody else, but being that next, that next top face. And if they do things carefully with both of these men, I would absolutely love it, and it would not surprise me at all if when Roman wins the title, when he gets the title, that Seth Rollins ends up cashing it in on Roman. I think that would be a great thing, because not only if you crown two new world champions and two people who's fresh to the main event scene, but you also have a new feud that you can go on for 3 months with these two guys, these two young guys who are champions. I think that'd be a good thing. And it also wouldn't surprise me either if Seth Rollins cashes in his briefcase at WrestleMania, because if you look at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view as they was leading up to it, they were getting all these factual data and information on Money in the Bank and the history of it. They're like, oh, we've had 2 cash-ins on Raw, on both Raw and SmackDown, but 0 cash-ins at WrestleMania. And I'm like, why are you bringing that up? Like, everybody knows that there's never been a cash-in. Why bring it up? So it wouldn't surprise me if, say Roman wins the belt at Mania, Rollins cashes in at Mania on Roman's, and that could start a whole thing. That would be a great, and some people may be turned off by that because they'd be like, okay, give Roman his moment, but that would be and I would be on that bandwagon. But if it happens that way, I think that would actually be interesting, because you leave WrestleMania not with just a happy ending and Roman winning the title, but you'll leave off WrestleMania with some buzz to it, because now, holy crap, somebody just did the unthinkable. He just cashed in at WrestleMania, which will be a big deal, and cheated Roman out of his title, kind of like thing. So I think that would be a cool storyline if they did do it that way. I should be a booker for WWE. I really should. You guys, let me know what you think. Roman and Seth. Do you think these guys are going to be the top 2, top heel and top babyface in the company in like 5 years from now? I mean, your thoughts, comment, subscribe, peace.